How's your night so far? Oh, it's Friday. It is one of my favorite days of the week because it is the Pinoy Indie Authors Book Date. If you're watching this video, thank you for hanging out. By the way, I haven't introduced myself. I'm Paola Aliedo, a Filipino self-published author who published her first solo book in 2023. I've been in the Filipino writing industry since 2016 with my other pseudonym, which I use when I write in Taglish. Paola Aliedo is my English pen name and my Contessera persona. Hello to everyone who also likes joining writing contests and submitting short stories. I feel you. For today's episode of Pinoy Indie Authors Book Date, I am featuring my second book collaboration with Pia, which is Till Then My Tamawo. Tamawo? What is that? I was also not familiar with this Filipino mystical creature until I researched and wrote about it. So, if you're curious and want to get to know what Tamawo is, sit back, relax, and I hope you will fall in love too with a half-human Tamawo named Ransom. I'm going to read from my book and share the stories behind it. So, let me begin by introducing my two main characters. Kayla Santos is hired to be the public relations consultant of the influential political family in Cebu. But it will not be an easy job for Kayla, especially since she needs the cooperation of Ran Moises Zambrana, the youngest son and the most controversial one. And to pique your interest more, why my novella is entitled Till Then My Tamawo, I'll be reading a part of my story. Just to give you a brief background before I start reading an excerpt, Kayla was looking for her boss, Ran Moises, who was missing from the event after answering a phone call. She searched everywhere where he might be until she reached the garden, and upon gazing at the building in front of her, she found someone sneaking onto the roof of the Grand Hotel. Distraction. I needed to make one. There were only 3 floors in the hotel. The auction and the party were held at the Grand Ball on the first floor. As far as I had seen, the remaining 2 floors had plenty of rooms. I could pass by the second floor, checking the rooms without someone noticing me. I had to stay away from the CCTV cameras. As I entered the last floor, the hallway was empty. I was about to sneak into the first room near the elevator when an alarm sounded and an angry voice was heard on the speaker. All guards, block the gate. Do not let someone out. The golden sun was stolen. I repeat, the golden sun was stolen. Oh no! I took out my phone and nervously dialed a number. It was still unreachable. What to do now, Kayla? The elevator suddenly pinged, and 2 guards got out of it. They were shocked to see me. Ma'am, what are you doing here? The tall guy inquired. Shh. I gulped. I was looking for Miss Carlene. The other man scolded. Do you mean Miss Tiongson? Yes. Have you seen her? I touched the tall guy's arm. Miss Carlene said she was going to the comfort room, but I was waiting for her downstairs. She did not come out, so I tried to find her on the second floor, but she was not there either. We had not spotted her, and we do not think she is here. This area is off limits, the other guy declared. I put my right palm on my chest. I am very sorry. I'm just worried about Miss Carlene. My boss commanded me to be with her while he was busy with his calls. I did not do my job well. I bit my lower lip. You have to go back to the Grand Ball now, ma'am. It is not safe being alone on this floor, the tall man insisted. I will, but can you please ask the other guards if they have seen her? I raised my voice with worry. The other guy pressed his talkie. Omega here. Someone is looking for Miss Carlene Tiongson. Can you check where she is right now? There was a static sound on the other line before a response came. She left the vicinity 30 minutes ago with a businessman. Mr. Tiongson was informed. I pretended to be mitigated and beamed instantly at the guards. Thank you, kind sirs. She probably left with my boss. I hurriedly pressed the elevator button and I went inside as soon as the door opened. That was so close. I held my two hands while the elevator was going down. It was past 1 in the morning when I got home. There were police who came and every guest was being interrogated, including me. There were suspected individuals, but no one was arrested. In short, the thief was not caught. I laid my exhausted body on my bed without taking off my clothes. I was so sluggish that I was too lazy to take a bath or even wipe away the makeup. I had already covered my face with a pillow and was about to slumber when my phone vibrated. My hand reached for it and read the text message. I owe you one, Miss PR. I must be dreaming. I cracked a smile before sleep enveloped me. I wrote this particular scene because this was one of Kayla's ways to get Ran Moises, aka Ransom the Thief, out of trouble and for him to trust her that she is on his side. Kayla became Ransom's accomplice, though he is a Tamawo who runs and moves super fast. He was almost caught if not for Kayla's quick thinking and alibi. The idea was an inspiration from an episode of a series that I watched. The guy was a fraud and the girl was a ghost hunter. In the end, the guy who was always conned became the girl's assistant and his life was changed for good. Well, writing this particular scene was exciting for me because it was an open door for both Kayla and Ransom. Kayla will do anything to get Ron's trust and cooperation, while Ron Moises, on the other hand, slowly sees Kayla's hard work and determination. The scene is the beginning of the camaraderie between Kayla and Ransom. That them working together is possible. I focus more on Kayla's point of view to highlight her seeing and catching Ran again in action. It had been years since she saw Ransom being a thief. For you, what will you do if you see the guy who helped you years ago stealing things again? Will you become his accomplice too? Thank you for spending time with me today. If you enjoyed this episode, please follow me on my Facebook and Instagram pages. Let's connect and be friends. Please don't forget to share it with your bookish friends who love stories too. If you're intrigued by what you've heard and want to know more about a Tamawo, you can get the full story by purchasing Till Then My Tamawo with me, Paola Aliedo, or through the Pinoy Indie Authors carousel page, and it will soon be available at www.pinoyindieauthors.com. Catch you up again soon. Do not stop writing and believing in yourself that someday your voice might be heard through the pages of your own story.